Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Henrik Breiter, and I'm a Danish citizen working in Equator Holding Bahab. First of all, I would like to say thank you to the Minister of Energy from Brunei, Dr. Seri Hussain, and his team members for inviting me for this session. My background for attending this meeting are that I hold a business degree in administration, and that Equator Holding Bahab are the only vertical wind turbine producer in Southeast Asia. As well, we are the company that send all produced power to storage, so we do not have any surplus or try to minimize the surplus. We produce our own generators, our own gearboxes, as well as our fiberglass wing and large-scale solar. My motto is, when you try to do something big, it is hard to fail completely. When you try to do, we have to start somewhere, and that are to determine, are the wind enough? How much and how high are the wind? This scenario have to be going on for a longer period and need to be recorded every 2 minutes, week after week. Minimal spacing. By minimal spacing, I mean a small footprint is all it needs. For our windmills, we need a footprint of 130 centimeters by 130 meters, and it have to go into the ground to secure the base. No need to cut down any trees to generate power or to acquire huge land spaces. We only need 1.7 square meter per 50 kilowatt. Hang on, I need your help, Mr. Whitley. Something came into this now. Yes, now it goes. Okay. Innovative storage technology. By that means that all power must be storage, all have to be into maximum capacity. Storage as it should be. No lithium ion for huge power storage, and it should only be for small devices as smartphones, watches and laptops. Storage huge power in compressed air, pump hydro or redox flow cells, as we have to look at the environmental impact that lithium cells create. We also have to look into the human relation in digging out the cobalt for lithium ion cells. So do not use lithium ion for any of these uses. Redox flow cells and compressed air are very suitable for storage of large power, as it can store the power being produced as low as a wind speed for 2.3 meters per second. The life cycle. To produce something green, the process must start and end in a green manner. That means all raw material used are reusable at the end of the life. During production of our windmills, the system must be manufactured by and in a CO2-free environment. We choose our transportation as well as possible to be low on the CO2 emission. By train, by boat, or even trucks if they are powered up by hydrogen, methanol made by wind energy. Installation for our vertical windmills is go small. You can do it simple and by normal machinery. You don't need heavy machinery and nothing heavy are required at all. End of the life disposal, recycle it all. Don't put it into landfill. Use it for recycle and other purposes. Make it simple. Think of the next future generation. Lifespan. Wind turbine can last as long as 30 years or longer with very manageable maintenance and low cost. Sustainability of environment-friendly energy is a must in a green energy generation. Look into from A to Z. Strategic placement. Infrastructure costs a lot of money. By strategic placement, you save on high cost power delivery, minimize your investment for cables and facilities. The low wind speed make the vertical wind turbine suitable for remote area and easy to establish. The power generation are where the power are needed, simple and easy. Use NEM metering or fit-in tariff for the low vertical wind turbines. Let the private people benefit from this as well. Go small, but many. By small, it is easy to install and very easy to maintain. It will fit anywhere where the wind are as low as 2.3 meters per second. It is cheaper to install several small units than one large. Large needs the wind speed from 8 meters per second and up. If you have this, it is great, but it costs more money. Logistic, it is easy to manage as a normal lorry can be used and not heavy equipment are needed when you need to move it from us to the site. Preserving the nature and the farmland. To cut down the trees and break the soil to make huge power are wrong as well as not wise. Solar farms are misunderstood in my world, and they are not meant to be on farmland. Today we have 700 million people that go to bed starving every day, and we take the farmland for powering up our aircon, etc. Sorry, this is just wrong. Preserve the farmland and the tree, as more green will reduce the carbon emission. Naturally, of course, if we do not sacrifice our nature for polluting production systems. One location, two outcome. A windmill, a vertical windmill are suitable everywhere. Multiple uses benefits. Think, and think ahead. With a wind turbine, you can take your country to the next level. You have all the clean power you need for telecommunication, clean water, power for the local industry to make the economy grow. With economy comes the future. Use the wind to reach this target. The wind can power the next generation of transport by hydrogen and methanol. Use it and you skip 30 years of evolution and hassle. Use the wind power for the future fuel in the transport sector. Use it. One of my key topics and what we have been facing again and again are the next issue, foreign investments. EU are more than willing to invest in Southeast Asia in IPP and PPA license. Let the investors in. It will boost the local that we need local partners. As in many Southeast Asian countries, the ownership must be more than 51% of the local people. The local partners have the money, but they do not know the IPP and PPA agreements, even the NEM and fit-in metering, as well as the technology behind this future joint venture. As 100% foreign-owned setup, it is nearly impossible to get started anywhere in Southeast Asia. Let the foreign investors in now to boost the economy and labor force for IPP agreements only. By doing this, you change your infrastructure. You let the power come to the areas where the power is needed. You don't need to pay for the infrastructure, cabling, etc. The foreigners, the investors, the IPP will do that. Carbon credits. Carbon credits is a topic that many people neglect. But this is where the hidden money are. you get paid up to $40 of 1 ton of CO2 that have been saved. To put it in a scale, 1 kilowatt wind energy are 450 grams of CO2 saved. So after you have produced 2,222 kilowatt, you are entitled to up to $40. This will, together with the spinning power being sold, make the return. Today, it is really not easy to collect the carbon credit single-handed. You must hire a company to do it for you. By that, you lose money. We power by the meter. Why don't we pay out the carbon credits as well by a meter? Make it simple as the reverse situation, where the meter informs you how much you must have to pay. Here, how much you have to collect. Make a carbon credit meter. The last statement in this is that thank you for giving me the time. My heart is in this. I live and breathe 100% friendly. That means, for instance, we take 4% of our gross and give it out to orphanage, give it out to local people who have less. We set up systems so we benefit other than just our shareholders and our investors. Do this, you change the world. Remember, to make the wind energy happen, storage are the way ahead, as surplus will then be eliminated to a minimum. The surplus today of the established coal power plant is a big hassle. So for the future policy makers for the windmill, use storage. When you use storage, you can go as low as 2.3 meters per second. Do the correct thing once and for all. Stop the surplus. The slogan for this meeting are, together we can. For people who follow me on LinkedIn, they can see that it's actually a hashtag today, together we can. Thank you for giving me the time. Stay safe and enjoy the presentation of the other speakers. Thank you.